Fight fans all over the world, it's Daddy Pete with Slap Pappy Gorilla. What? Brian Mendoza, Tszyu, they got it on tonight, man. Listen, Brian Mendoza, I gotta take my hat off to him. Has a granite chin, as Tszyu did outland him in power shots landed. And man, I want to tell you this right here, man. He ate all the shots that Tszyu gave him. And I'm going to tell you what, man. Tszyu landed overall 120 of 406. I mean, that's total. But his power shots landed was 38%. And I'm going to tell you, it was an economical fight. So, you know, it seems kind of low. But, you know, both guys, you know, were pretty economical throughout the fight. The difference was Tszyu landing. And, I mean, he has a method to his madness, you know. And I did say coming in that he was the more refined boxer. He don't use his jab a whole lot. And he didn't come out in this fight using the jab, especially the first couple rounds. But as the fight went on, he started using his jab a little bit more. But the power shots landed they were the storyteller. And Brian Mendoza, you know, he started succumbing to the pressure of Tszyu. And that's what Tszyu does. He really brings that kind of mental pressure. And sometimes he steps to you a lot of times without that jab, but it's just that mental pressure. He's just putting pressure on you mentally, and Brian Mendoza just starts succumbing to it in the later rounds. And Tszyu was able to kind of tee off on him with some power shots. But all in all, it was a good fight. Both guys landed some pretty decent shots, but Tszyu just proved to be a little too much. Round 10, he overwhelmed Mendoza with a lot of shots, and you know, never could really get anything going. But hey, Brian Mendoza, he made it to a point where, you know, surprised a lot of people. He upset two different guys in a row to get to this fight. He fought for the world title. He came up short, but Tszyu just continues to prove over and over that he is coming out of the shadow of his father, Tszyu. And I'm going to tell you what, man. Hey, he is now the full 154-pound WBO champion, and he defended that crown successfully. So now at the end of the fight, man, he did call out Jermell Charlo. And I'm going to tell you what, from my perspective, man, I got to say, this fight looks a lot closer now than it did before. This fight between Tszyu and Jermell Charlo, it looks a lot closer, man. I've said in the past that Jermell Charlo would be too much for Tszyu. But what Jermell Charlo has done, he went up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo Alvarez, and now to come back down to 154, and he has been at that weight for a lot of years. Hey, Jermell Charlo has been at the 154-pound division for a long time. So now to go up 2 weight classes and come back down, and then, you know, fight a guy that's, hey man, has the type of momentum that Tszyu has, man, look, this fight is a lot closer. And I'm going to tell you what, Jermell Charlo does have some boxing skills. Tszyu is going to have to work on some things coming in, because he's not going to be able to just walk in without a jab on Jermell Charlo. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, hey, Jermell Charlo does sometimes like wait around for big shots. He has the ability to box, but he wait around a lot for big shots, and that would be to his disadvantage against Tszyu. So man, now this fight to me, it looks a lot closer, but big up to Tszyu, who just successfully defended his 154-pound crown. He is the full-on WBO champion of the 154-pound division. Hey, I can't wait to see what's next for the young man. He has proven that, hey, he belongs here. And now, Jermell Charlo got to come get that belt if he want to be undisputed again. This is Daddy P. Like, hate, comment, subscribe to the channel. Hey, go ahead and slap that like button for me, man. But, hey, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon to be notified every time it go down. This is Daddy P.